This podcast is for informational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Consult with a qualified professional before making any investment decisions.
Welcome to The Wire Technology Edition, the week in real estate presented in digestible bites. Hold on while our AI hosts take us on another ride through this week's top real estate headlines.
Welcome back to the Deep Dive Wire, listeners. It's fantastic to have you with us again as we wade through the latest in real estate tech.
Great to be here.
You know how it is, things move fast, and you're here to get the real story on what matters for your business.
Exactly.
This week, you've flagged some really interesting developments, from AI stepping into more operational roles to some major power plays in the mortgage and brokerage world.
Yeah, big moves there.
Plus, new partnerships aiming to smooth out those often clunky rental and sales processes. You're looking for clarity and, well, a deeper understanding of what these shifts mean. So let's dive in and unpack it all.
Absolutely. This week's collection of news, primarily from late March and early April 2025, across sources like Rise Media and Housing Wire. It presents a fascinating snapshot of where the industry is heading.
Right.
And like always, our goal isn't just to recount the headlines, but to, connect the dots, identify the underlying trends, and really dissect what these changes signify for you, the tech-forward professionals shaping the future of real estate.
All right, let's kick things off with what seems to be a recurring theme lately. The growing role of artificial intelligence in the nuts and bolts of real estate. We've got two interesting partnerships on this front. First up, Marcat, a consultancy working with MLSs, has teamed up with VoiceFlip to launch ARDI, that's artificial reasoning and decision intelligence. It sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi flick.
It does have a futuristic ring to it, yeah. But its purpose is quite grounded in addressing everyday challenges. ARDI is essentially designed as an AI-powered support system for MLSs and real estate associations.
Okay.
Imagine it as like a virtual assistant that can instantly answer a wide range of questions related to MLS functionality, services, general industry information, that kind of stuff.
Right.
What's particularly noteworthy is the scale they're targeting right from the start. Marcat's network connects to over 60,000 MLS subscribers, and ARDI is slated to be available to them very soon. No firm date yet, though.
60,000 subscribers. Wow, that's a massive potential user base. And it sounds like they've really thought about accessibility.
Seems like it.
The reports mention support for over 25 languages and the ability to interact via text, voice, websites, even platforms like WhatsApp and Facebook Messenger. That's covering a huge spectrum of communication preferences.
Yeah, that's pretty comprehensive.
Mark is really emphasizing the efficiency gains here, highlighting how ARDI can handle those routine, repetitive inquiries that often consume staff time, offering round-the-clock availability, faster service, reduced operational costs, and ultimately better engagement with their members. It seems like a significant step towards automating a lot of the basic support functions.
It is indeed a strategic move. I mean, by automating the responses to common questions, human staff can then redirect their expertise to more complex issues that, demand critical thinking and a nuanced understanding.
Makes sense.
And the multilingual capability is also a significant advantage in today's diverse markets. If we look at this from a broader perspective, it's another strong indicator that AI is no longer just a buzzword in real estate. It's being embedded into the foundational infrastructure that supports the industry's daily operations.
Yeah, definitely seeing that trend. And on a similar note, we're seeing AI make its way into property intelligence with the partnership between Real Reports and the California Regional MLS or CRMLS.
Right, CRMLS.
They're rolling out AI-driven property reports called Real Reports, and they've even coined the phrase Carfax for homes, which I think is a pretty smart way to immediately convey the depth of information they're aiming to provide.
It's a very effective analogy, actually, and the breadth of data they're compiling is quite impressive. By aggregating information from over 60 different industry providers, these reports offer a really comprehensive view of a property.
60 providers, wow.
Yeah, including details on permits, potential climate risks, flood insurance expenses, any existing liens, even zoning regulations. That's a wealth of information consolidated in one place.
But it goes beyond just presenting the raw data, right? Real Reports features an AI property advisor named Aiden.
Aiden, yeah.
Apparently, Aiden can field questions about a property, analyze accompanying documents and photos, and then provide actionable insights for both the agents and their clients. That's a step up from simply delivering a data dump. It's offering interpretation and guidance.
Exactly. That integration of an AI that can synthesize this vast amount of data and provide tailored answers to specific questions, that adds significant value for agents. Instead of just sifting through countless data points, they have an intelligent tool that can help them and their clients quickly understand the key takeaways. And the fact that 7 CRMLS associations, including major players like Orange County Realtors and the Southland Regional Association of Realtors, have already signed on, indicates a strong demand for this kind of enhanced property due diligence.
Yeah, that's quick adoption. Both Real Reports and CRMLS are touting some clear benefits, obviously, including the ability for agents to offer incredibly comprehensive property knowledge, which undoubtedly builds trust with clients.
For sure.
They're also mentioning the potential for lead generation. I mean, having that level of insight could certainly position an agent as a go-to expert.
Right.
And of course, risk mitigation is a huge factor in real estate, so providing clarity on potential issues upfront is a major selling point. Ultimately, it sounds like these AI tools are designed to help agents further demonstrate their value in a transaction.
Precisely. What's fascinating when we look at these two AI-focused partnerships is that they're targeting different yet equally critical aspects of the real estate ecosystem.
Yeah.
ARDI is focused on optimizing the, let's say, support and informational backbone that agents rely on.
Right, the operational side.
Whereas Real Reports is providing deeper AI-analyzed intelligence about the properties themselves.
Yeah.
It's kind of a dual-pronged approach to leveraging AI's capabilities within the industry.
Interesting way to put it. Okay, let's pivot to our second major theme, which has definitely generated some buzz.
Yeah.
The significant consolidation we're seeing in the mortgage and brokerage sectors.
Oh, yeah.
Largely driven by some very bold moves from Rocket companies.
Yeah.
The big one is their $9.4 billion acquisition of Mr. Cooper, which is projected to close in the latter part of 2025. That's a massive number, no matter how you slice it.
It is a substantial investment, absolutely. Yeah. And the strategic thinking behind it is quite ambitious. Rocket CEO Varun Krishna has openly stated their objective is to construct an integrated homeownership platform, drawing a direct comparison to Apple's ecosystem model.
The Apple of homeownership. Yeah, I saw that.
Right. The vision is to essentially manage the entire consumer journey, starting from the initial stages of searching for a home or considering a sale, all the way through securing financing, managing the loan servicing, and ultimately facilitating future transactions with the same customer, the recapture.
That analogy really is striking. It paints a picture of a very controlled and interconnected system. And the financial projections are equally significant. They're anticipating $100 million in revenue synergies and a substantial $400 million in expense savings. That's not insignificant.
Indeed. And a critical component of this integration strategy involves their mortgage servicing operations. While Rocket currently utilizes ICE Mortgage Technology's MSP platform,
MSP, yeah.
Their plan is to transfer their entire mortgage servicing rights portfolio, basically. The rights to service the loan, collect payments, manage escrow over to Segent, which is a technology platform in which Mr. Cooper already holds a 20% ownership stake. So this consolidation of servicing onto a unified platform appears to be central to achieving those projected efficiencies and delivering a more consistent customer experience.
It really underscores their commitment to owning more of the end-to-end process. And this Mr. Cooper deal wasn't an isolated event, was it? It came just weeks after Rocket announced another major acquisition. The $1.75 billion purchase of Redfin.
That's right.
That's another massive move that clearly aligns with this integrated platform strategy, right?
Absolutely. The acquisition of Redfin is squarely aimed at capturing that crucial top-of-the-funnel consumer engagement, the initial searching for a home, and the decision-making process around selling.
Gotcha.
By integrating Redfin's established brokerage capabilities directly into their ecosystem, Rocket is positioning itself to engage with potential homeowners right from the very beginning of their journey.
It seems like the leadership at both Rocket and Mr. Cooper are really enthusiastic about the potential synergies. They've emphasized the idea of combining their origination and servicing strengths to create a more resilient company, less susceptible to fluctuations in interest rates.
Which is always a challenge in this business.
Definitely. They've also talked about the immense potential of leveraging their combined data for advanced AI applications and significantly boosting their ability to retain customers for future mortgage or real estate needs, that all-important recapture rate.
Their shared vision for a more unified and tech-driven approach is undeniable. They clearly see the combination of Rocket's powerful brand and customer retention capabilities with Mr. Cooper's extensive customer base as a powerful engine for both growth and operational efficiency. Krishna's comments about wanting to modernize what he perceives as an, outdated industry really highlight their disruptive ambitions.
Yeah, you can really sense that. Which neatly brings us to our third key theme. Partnerships specifically designed to streamline various aspects of the real estate transaction. We've seen a couple of interesting collaborations emerge here. One is the integration between RentSpree and DocuSign, which will embed RentSpree's rental management tools directly within DocuSign's real estate product suite.
This appears to be a very strategic alignment. I mean, DocuSign is already the dominant player in digital document management within the real estate sector.
Absolutely.
By incorporating RentSpree's functionalities for tenant screening, rental applications, payment processing, and rent estimate reports, they're essentially creating a more comprehensive digital ecosystem specifically tailored for rental transactions.
Exactly. The stated objective is to alleviate the administrative burden and enhance the overall efficiency of the rental process for both real estate agents and property managers. And it seems like there's a significant and growing demand for these types of digital solutions within the rental market.
Yeah, definitely.
RentSpree's existing reach is also quite expensive. They operate nationwide and have established partnerships with over 300 MLSs, associations, and brokerages. So this integration has the potential to significantly impact how rental transactions are conducted.
It really underscores the increasing level of professionalism and technology adoption we're witnessing in the rental market, which, often doesn't receive the same level of attention as the for-sale market. Streamlining these processes benefits all stakeholders involved, landlords, tenants, and the agents facilitating the transactions.
Good point. We also noted a partnership between Stellar MLS and Raise, which is introducing a platform designed to provide data-driven insights specifically for home buyers and sellers.
Raise, okay.
Raise offers features like buyer presentation tools, closing reports that highlight key milestones and decisions, and a client portal for comparing offers. The overarching goal seems to be empowering agents to better demonstrate their value by providing increased transparency and more effective communication throughout the transaction.
This aligns with the broader trend we're observing in the industry towards empowering consumers with more information and making what can often feel like an opaque process more transparent.
Right.
By equipping agents with tools to clearly articulate the work they do and the data-backed insights they provide, platforms like Raise aim to strengthen that crucial agent-client relationship.
And finally, UtahRealEstate.com, a major MLS in the region, has partnered with Inside Real Estate to offer Property Boost.
Property Boost, yeah, I saw that.
Which allows agents to easily run social media advertising campaigns directly from within the MLS platform. It sounds like this integration, which simplifies the process of promoting listings on platforms like Facebook and Instagram, has been well received by their members since its launch.
This really highlights the continued and frankly significant role that social media plays in real estate marketing. Integrating these advertising capabilities directly into the agent's established workflows within the MLS just streamlines the process and allows them to more efficiently reach potential buyers where they're spending their time online.
Makes perfect sense. So with all of these developments swirling around, what would you say is the most surprising insight that emerges when we look at the totality of this news?
Good question. For me, the most striking insight is probably the sheer scale and ambition behind Rocket Company's strategic moves.
Yeah,
the simultaneous acquisition of both a major brokerage like Redfin and a leading mortgage servicer in Mr. Cooper. It represents a really bold and potentially transformative vision for the entire homeownership journey.
Transformative. Okay.
Their explicit aim to create an integrated homeownership platform akin to Apple is a powerful statement and could fundamentally reshape how agents interact with both buyers and lenders in the years to come. The parallel emphasis on embedding AI across their operations, extending beyond just loan origination into servicing via their partnership with Sagent, signals a very deliberate and comprehensive shift towards a technology-driven ecosystem.
I have to agree. It definitely feels like we're witnessing a significant power play that could have ripple effects across the industry. We've been discussing the potential for disruption in real estate for some time, and these moves by Rocket feel like a very concrete manifestation of that.
Well put.
But with such ambitious undertakings, there are bound to be some lingering questions or perhaps even contradictions in what's being presented, right? What stood out to you in that regard?
Absolutely. I think while the announcements are filled with enthusiasm for AI's growing role, the practical realities of its widespread implementation and its tangible impact on the day-to-day workflows of agents and the experiences of their clients remain somewhat unclear.
How so?
Well, for instance, ARDI's promise to handle a wide array of repetitive questions sounds promising. But the reality is that real estate inquiries often involve nuanced details and unique circumstances. It's yet to be seen how effectively AI can navigate the full spectrum of these conversations. Is it really going to understand the weird zoning question specific to one tiny neighborhood? Maybe. Maybe not yet.
That's a really insightful point about the nuances. It's not always a straightforward Q&A scenario.
Exactly. And similarly, while the leadership at Rocket expresses confidence in the integration of their respective technology platforms, merging the tech stacks of three major companies, Rocket, Mr. Cooper, and Redfin, is an incredibly complex undertaking.
Yeah.
There's definite potential for unforeseen technical challenges and integration hurdles.
Yeah, the plumbing behind the scenes.
Right. The long-term implications of this level of consolidation on market competition and the range of choices available to both agents and consumers are also important considerations that remain unanswered for now.
And the sheer complexity of integrating those different technology infrastructures is definitely something to watch. We've seen similar large-scale integrations in other industries face significant challenges, so it's wise to approach those projections with, let's say, a degree of caution.
Precisely. And when we consider the broader landscape, the lack of any definitive resolution regarding the TikTok situation, which was, mentioned in the context of marketing outreach.
Oh, yeah, that's still hanging out there.
It also leaves a bit of an open question. Given how many agents rely on social media platforms like TikTok for their marketing efforts, the uncertainty surrounding its future availability creates a degree of instability for their outreach strategies.
So after this deep dive into all these moving pieces, what would you say is the most crucial takeaway for our listeners, the tech-savvy real estate professionals who are tuning in to stay ahead of the curve?
Okay, the key takeaway, I think, is that the real estate technology landscape is undergoing a significant transformation. It's driven by, one, the increasing adoption of AI to enhance data analysis and operational efficiency, and two, coupled with substantial consolidation efforts aimed at building more integrated service platforms.
AI and consolidation, got it.
For you, as a tech-forward agent, this presents both opportunities and challenges. Firstly, it's vital to understand how these emerging AI-powered tools can be leveraged to provide superior service and more insightful guidance to your clients. Whether it's through access to comprehensive property intelligence like Real Reports or more streamlined communication channels via things like ARDI, these technologies have the potential to significantly enhance your value proposition.
So lean into the tech.
Yes, but strategically. Secondly, it's crucial to stay well-informed about the evolving dynamics within the mortgage and brokerage sectors, particularly the ambitious strategies of major players like Rocket companies. These shifts could influence your existing business models, your referral networks, and ultimately your relationships with clients.
Keep an eye on the big picture.
Exactly. And finally, the overarching emphasis on data-driven insights and more efficient processes underscores the fundamental importance of embracing technology as an integral component of remaining competitive and delivering exceptional value in this rapidly evolving real estate market.
So there you have it. Another deep dive into the key tech developments shaping the world of real estate right now. We've seen AI making deeper inroads into everything from MLS support to property analysis.
Yeah.
Major players like Rocket making big bets on an integrated future.
Big bets indeed.
And strategic partnerships focused on making those day-to-day transactions a little smoother.
We hope this breakdown has provided you with a clearer understanding of these trends and maybe sparked some thoughts on how they might influence your own strategies. What stands out to you the most from these developments? Are you already experimenting with AI tools, or are you more focused on understanding the implications of the ongoing consolidation in the industry? We'd be interested to hear your perspective, maybe on the usual channels.
Yeah, let us know. As you continue to navigate this dynamic environment, remember that staying informed and adaptable is paramount. Consider how these technologies and market shifts can be leveraged to enhance the services you offer and better serve your clients.
And here's a final thought for you to mull over. With the rise of these powerful integrated platforms, what unique value can independent agents and smaller brokerages offer that these large, tech-driven ecosystems might not be able to replicate? The human touch, the local expertise. It's a question worth exploring as you move forward.
Good question to end on. Thanks for diving deep with us here on The Wire.
Thanks, everyone.
We look forward to bringing you more insights into the ever-evolving world of real estate technology next time.
If you're interested in your own personalized edition of The Wire, please visit us at thewire.fm/custom. We offer market-specific podcasts with all the latest real estate news and market analysis delivered to you weekly or monthly. Own your market with a personalized edition of The Wire, the week in real estate. Thank you for listening.